The students of St. Mary Elementary School returned to Fireman's Park in Niagara Falls this week. Students from the Eco Club joined the Niagara Restoration Council and members of the park and the city committee to plant a pollinator garden.
The City of Niagara Falls had suggested this park as it's heavily used, which is a great spot for us. We want to educate people, so we like it to be in an area that's well used and high visibility.
Got some extra help for this job as well.
We do. We have about 50 students coming from St. Mary's School in Niagara Falls here, grade 1s and 8s. So we should have a great day.
What kind of information and lessons do you want to impart to these students?
Well, first of all, the importance of creating pollinator habitat using native wildflowers. With pollinators in decline, we need to create more spaces instead of destroying them. So they will see what a naturalized garden can look like, how beautiful it can be, how easy it is to do, and perhaps implement at their own property.
Today's visit allowed students to see the fruits of earlier labor. A garden they planted last year at the entrance to the park shows that their efforts have paid off.
It's really nice coming back a year later to see what's happened and how everything's changed, and just to be back to do it again, because it's so nice knowing that we're giving back to our planet and helping all the species and everything that live here.
Well, I just love to see how everything grown and so far for the past year, and to know that it started out so little and now it's so big and like all the bugs are coming in. And it's just amazing to know that this is what I did and this is what our school has achieved. And now that we're getting the little kids involved in this, it's just great.
The front turned out amazingly well. I mean, it's June and the plants are 2 feet high already, so that's a good sign. If we can do the same thing out here, which why not? It'll work and it'll look great again.
Was this an easy sell for your group when you were approached about giving up some of your park?
Not at all, not at all. They said go for it. Yeah, it's not a hard sell at all. These guys are pro nature, as you can see. I mean, this park is the jewel in the crown, right? It's not a hard sell. They're going to plant 1,000 plants. Great, go for it. There you go.
Funding for the garden was secured through various sources, including the Aviva Blooms for Bees program. The end result will see 2 gardens planted in each of the 12 Niagara municipalities.
The bees and other pollinators will feed on the native wildflowers, so we've got a variety of different wildflowers suited to each different pollinator, blooming from spring until fall. So the pollinators will come, grab the pollen, and then in turn pollinate other species. As well, we'll attract the pollinators to pollinate agricultural crops, which is really necessary. There's a great portion of our food that we get that depends on pollination. By bumblebees and butterflies. So if we let that population decline, there'll be a lot less food for us to eat.
It's a busy summer at Fireman's Park that includes the Fireman's Summer Fair that runs June 22nd to 25th. More information is available online. In Niagara, you're watching The Source.